Buongiorno, this is Nancy Real of the Kitchen Buzz, and today I'm all excited because I'm going to be going back to my roots, the roots of Italy, where I learned how to make pizza, except that today it's not going to be so traditional. I'm going to be combining these unusual flavors, the sweet of a pear and the bite of Gorgonzola cheese. So we're going to be making together pear and Gorgonzola pizza. So to start the pear and Gorgonzola pizza, you want to have a 14 to 15 inch round pan. And I think you're noticing that the pan looks used, right? With marks? Yeah, of course. I bake often and I make pizza quite often. So here I have about a tablespoon of vegetable oil that I'm brushing onto the pan. So you just kind of brush it on. And then afterwards, you take your dough, your pizza dough. Now, I don't want to be too long in the kitchen, and so I went to buy pre-made dough. I don't think you want to be in the kitchen that long either. You know, and I've always been wondering, as I stretch the dough out like this, right? I'm wondering, do other people, other Italians like me use pre-made dough? You know, and I almost thought, should I hesitate and not serve this to another Italian person? Well, yesterday when I went to buy this dough, I hear this woman in the store with her 2 kids in the cart, and she's going, "Ma no, bambini, compriamo il pane e facciamo la pizza." And I thought, oh wow, let me see what she's reaching for. You won't believe what she reached for. She reached for this dough, pre-made. So I thought, great. Okay, now I can serve it to other Italians. And so here it is. Didn't take me very long to stretch the dough out, as you can see. Confident now, and that I can serve it to everyone. And the first thing I'm going to do on top of the dough is I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. That gives a nice flavor to the dough. Then I'm going to take pears that I've sliced. I've thinly sliced them, I've peeled them, and I've sprinkled a little bit of lemon or lime on them so that they don't blacken. And what you do is you put them on the pizza, you spread them out a little bit. And the next ingredient is going to be crumbled Gorgonzola cheese. So I just want to show you what the cheese looks like before I go ahead and put it on the pizza. This cheese is made with cow's or goat's milk, and it has to age about 3 to 4 months. And the reason that it looks blue like this with these characteristic veins is that metal sprues are put into the cheese as it ages, and then they're pulled out. And then you have the character of the cheese appearing from that, I guess it's mold, but it tastes very good. And it comes from Gorgonzola, a town near Milano, Italy, Milan, in Lombardy, the northern region of Italy. So you put about half a cup to, not more than that, 3/4 of a cup. There's such a thing as overloading the pizza with Gorgonzola. You know, then it's going to taste too much of Gorgonzola, and you don't want that. So then you add a little bit of shredded mozzarella, about a half a cup, and then it's all ready to go in the oven. And what you're going to do next is you're going to bake it in a 450-degree preheated oven about 10 to 11 minutes on the top rack. And afterwards, you're going to transfer it to the bottom rack for about 4 more minutes. And so I'll see you in about 14 to 15 minutes. So the pizza's done. It's 14 minutes later, as I promised. Here it is. And I only need one hand. I've been doing this for so many years. And cutting the pizza, it looks so beautiful. Look at it. It's still bubbling. What I like to do is I like to use shears. And the reason is that it's a lot easier. You just pick up the dough and you just cut into it. Instead of making marks on your pan, on your baking sheet, you're just cutting the pizza like this. And it's really easy. And so then you just serve this great pizza. It serves 4 to 6. You can either serve it as a main course with a salad or as an appetizer. I like to serve it as an appetizer with some good vino when my people arrive. So, buon appetito. This is Nancy Real of the Kitchen Buzz, and we're also on Facebook and Twitter.